What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory. Today, I'm in limbo right now, let's be honest, but everyone's kind of waiting around for team of the season, and in the meantime, there's nothing. Like, there's literally nothing. EA didn't drop a marquee matchups on Monday. They didn't drop any new SBCs. They've got such an opportunity right now to keep this game live and interesting, and it feels like they're just also in limbo waiting for team of the season. So we don't know when team of the season comes. I hope it comes this Friday coming. Hopefully not next Friday, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was next Friday. However, we're going to take a look at some things that would indicate that potentially this Friday is when it's going to start on the 5th. I really hope it is, man. Like, I need team of the season. So what I thought I'd do, I thought in the meantime, I'll take players out of my club and put them into teams where they get full chemistry. So that means that I might not constantly use either the EPL team or potentially just not players that I typically use. And we'll go run a Division 1 game with them and see how they fare. Of course, until Foot Champs on Friday, and then it'll be Foot Champs gameplay again. Now, if we could drop a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And also, I won't be opening my Foot Champs rewards this week because I finished Gold 1 on purpose, as you guys know. And those two 100k packs are just going to be stored up for Team of the Season. I don't know what Team of the Season I'm going to open them in. We'll have to wait and see. So today's video, I've got one sub appearance on Gabriel Agbonlahor, but I thought I want to do a video on him because I've used him a lot in previous FIFAs, and in FIFA 13, I believe, maybe FIFA 12 specifically, he was one of my favourite players in the entire game. So I thought, let's give him a shot. Let's see how he fares. And Marcus Rashford, for me, just can't score goals. So I thought, let's throw him up. Let's put the two pace merchants up front. I'll also put in Harry Kane, who I don't use often, mostly as a sub. Let's put him in at cam and see how he fares, and we'll throw this team into a D1 game. Typical bench, of course. I do want Romelu Lukaku on the bench, though, instead of anyone else. I'm trying to get Romelu... I don't know if I want to, actually. I'm trying to get Romelu Lukaku as many games as goals as possible, but it's very likely that when he gets a Team of the Season card, that's the one that I'll be taking if I can afford it. Now, let's talk about Team of the Season briefly before we get into the game, and I've got a few things to show as well. So, the thing that makes me wonder about when Team of the Season starts is the PFA Player of the Year. Now, you see this ends in 9 days' time for the Player of the Year cards, which means if Team of the Season started on Friday, it would last the most consistent for 7 days. And typically, over the past 3 years at least, the first Team of the Season after the most consistent has been the Premier League. Which means if Team of the Season starts this coming Friday, which is in 2 days, and lasts for 7 more days, that means in 9 days' time, the Premier League Team of the Season will start, which will be as this ends, as these Young Player of the Year cards ends. Which makes sense. Also, the Bundesliga Team of the Season, the Bundesliga Team of the Season is being voted on now, and the time runs out. I can't remember, but the time runs out again 1 week later, which is also when because the Bundesliga is typically the second Team of the Season. So I don't know exactly if that timing is correct, but if that timing is correct, then it's very, very likely that Team of the Season will start this week. If, however, that timing is wrong and the Bundesliga isn't until the week after, it's actually quite possible that the Team of the Season won't start until next weekend, next Friday, which would suck because that means we'd still have 9 days to wait until the most consistent Team of the Season, and this game needs Team of the Season. Like I said, EA haven't done anything right now for Team of the Season. Now, I was on stream last night. L-Dog was in there. L-Dog, good streamer, big trader, and I was looking at like some of the cards that I had. He told me to sell. He said you want to sell cards when you're making around 10 to 20% profit. On quite a lot of these cards, I actually made somewhere close to 40 to 60% profit. For example, I bought Bastos for 16,000 coins, sold him for 27. I bought these Veyas for 16 or 17,000. I bought Valdez for I think 19,000. So I started selling everything. I bought these Iago Aspases for 22,000, sold them up at 30,000. Very nice indeed. Just making profit, dudes, making profit. I made big profit on a couple of dudes. I don't even know if they sold yet. I sold all those Keens, as you can see. So these Ziyech cards are selling right now for about 32 to 35,000, depending on the time of day. So I've got them listed up like at random prices, hoping that they'll sell as well. And then I also reinvested the coins into other cards. So I've still got some Icardis that you saw me buy, dudes, for 40,000 coins. I went and bought up a load of Gansos for 16,000 coins because as with the other 84 informs, I've shown that the 84 informs are going up to 25 to 30k no matter what. So it's kind of a very safe investment. So I've bought a few more Gansos. There's another Ganso there for 16,000 coins. I bought another Ganso there. I bought this Jarstein guy for 17,000 for an 85 rated inform. I bought some Ter Stegens as well at 22,000 coins. The reason why I spent a little bit more on Ter Stegen was because he is German, so he fits in a lot of SBCs that would require German players, and he's from a major club in a major league, which means if he is required, his price will go through the roof, 30, 35, 40k, and we'll make good profit on him too. So I've got a lot of informs here, guys. You might think, wow, your coins have disappeared, but just look at all these informs. Some of these informs, like Fabregas, were picked up for like 60ks. The Icardi's up at 40ks. I've got the 88 Icardi as well, or maybe even the 89 Icardi. Where is he? Yeah, I must have put it in the club. Like the 88 Icardis, I was picking up for like 71,000. You can see here, guys, I've got a lot of informs that we've invested in, and I want to go and check real quick as well Ganso and Ganso, Ter Stegen and Jarstein one more time before we get into a game, just to see what their prices are currently at. So Ganso is still looks like he's real cheap. Can I still get him for 16,000? No. So I've already his price has gone up from 16 to 17,000. We'll take that one there for 17,000, and it looks like now actually more than 17,000. And once he's out of packs, it's just going to get more and more expensive. And even if he gets up to 20,000 coins, dudes, after selling that would be 19,000 coins after tax, and I bought them for 16,000. Okay, it's only 3,000 a man, but I do that 10 times. I've made 30,000 coins, you know, and that's if he goes to 20,000. If he goes to 25,000, 30,000, think how much extra coins I'm making. There's all of these Gansos here for very, very cheap. But what I want to look at is I want to look at the Jarsteins and see how much he's going for right now, just before he gets out of packs. So I bought that Jarstein for 17,000, and it looks like he's already up. Wow. Right, so he's already at 18,000. So again, he's creeping up, and he's still in packs, which is pretty interesting. So 18,250 was one there for. I'm not going to pick that up because I would look at Ter Stegen there and see if we can get his card. So I paid 22,000 for him. Where are we at with him? So he's still about the same. Actually, maybe not. That's a brand new one. I'll pick him up for 23,000. I believe his price will go up to like 40,000, maybe 45,000. But you know, I'm investing and reinvesting a lot just because I want to make the most of team of the season. Look, see, people are snapping him up already for 23,500. His price is definitely going to gear towards the 30,000 coin mark as soon as he's out of packs. You know, give it another 2 or 3 days and he'll be way up there. Of course, I want to keep some coins in the bank just in case I need to go and buy players. But that's my investment techniques right now, dudes. Is buying high rated cheap informs and selling them for profit. That's where I'm going right now. Of course, we've got pages on pages on pages of informs in the trade pile, and we've got pages on pages on pages of informs here. So I bought this like Ciro Immobile, for example, for 72,000 coins. Interestingly, he's still about this price. It looks like maybe he's up at 80,000 coins now, which again for me, there was 79,000 is his lowest bin there, 77,000. So 77,000 is his lowest price right now, guys. So I bought him for 72,000. So even after tax, I've still already made profit. And because he's 88 rated, I believe his price will go up towards 100,000 coins. We've got all of these players here. And trust me, when team of the season comes around and we can get our bearings with what we're expecting, all of this is going. Berg, Schmeichel, Casemiro, Immobile, Thauvin, Howardez, Proms, Shaqiri, it's all going. They're all getting sold. Absolutely, either getting sold or getting used in the SBCs. It's all going to go. So I'm very happy that I've got a club full of players that I can sell on, and then of course we've got all of our untradables as well. That is basically where we play the game right now. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get into a game real quick because we've already been 10 minutes in. I'm in Division 1. I'm currently 4-2-0. I need 3 wins from the last 4 games to get that Division 1 title. I don't really care if I don't get it because I'm using experimental teams. So, and I'm trying to get the 4-1-2-1-2 formation to be my main formation this weekend league. I want to find a team and a tactic and player instructions that really work for me, because I was playing against #TAS in a couple of friendlies, And we played one friendly. Well, it was for his channel, actually. You can go and see the games on his channel. If you just type into YouTube #TAS, you'll find him. And, oh, what a team. And with that, I played with a 4-3-2-1 in game 1, and I didn't really create many chances. And Tas said to me in between the 2 games, he said, it was very easy to isolate and be aggressive on my one striker, which is why I wasn't really able to create much. So I took that on board immediately, and I switched to the 4-1-2-1-2 for the next game. And although I didn't really perform that much better in terms of the result, I definitely performed better in terms of chance creation. So I took on board, his inadvertent advice, because I think he literally just, he wasn't like trying to advise me that I should go to a 2-striker formation. More, he was just saying, one of the reasons why he felt that I was unable to create chances was because of the fact that, oh, that's nice. Oh, go on, Firmino! Oh, well, bad. Yeah, because of the fact that I had one striker. So I adapted that straight away, and I did notice that immediately I felt like I had more opportunities up front. One of the reasons why I love the one striker formation, or rather why I love the 4-3-2-1, is because I enjoy the wingers, right? I enjoy Eden Hazard. I enjoy using the Sons, the Martials, etc., etc. Oh, why has he reached for that? And I also enjoy using the Lukakus and the Ibrahimovics as the target men, right? I love having a target man for goal kicks, which you're about to see right now. I can still have that target man. I just now have to look for which side I want it. Now, unfortunately for me, with Agbonlahor and Trashford, we don't have a target man in a striker, so I'm actually going to have to try and aim my goal kicks to Harry Kane for this. He's actually clean through there for this. That's a great block. Keeper. Yeah, I'm actually going to have to aim my goal kicks and my set pieces and all that up to Harry Kane, which isn't the end of the world. It's not a big deal. Wow, that's an interesting corner. It just means I have to adapt one of my styles of play a little bit to fit in the 4-1-2-1-2 for this game anyway. But for future games, I will have Lukaku. I might try a team with Lukaku and Ibrahimovic, not both as strikers, one as cam, probably Ibra at cam and Lukaku at striker is probably going to be where I think I've thrown that ball to him. Oh no, I've got it. Yeah, probably where I'm going to be. Man, I actually can't really get the ball off this dude. He's a good player. Yeah, it's probably where I'm going to be going forwards into the weekend league. But what I wanted to do anyway was just try and get myself. He's going to keep that in, isn't he? No, just try and get myself 4-1-2-1-2. See how it fares. See if I can be effective with it on a consistent basis. Because if I can, I wouldn't mind trying it for a weekend league instead of my typical 4-3-2-1 and doing exactly the same as I always do. Like I want something a little bit different. Let's go, Hector. Alright, be patient with the ball. Be patient with the ball. I learned a lot from playing Tas. I learned literally after just a couple of games against him. I picked up some real good tips, real good tricks, real good manoeuvres. Oh, we've got Trashford got the ball there. Tried to get it into Agbonlahor, but wasn't really happening. Here's Emre Can. He's giving him the space. Oh, they're so close to a penalty. Like he's stuck a foot in there, and he's got away with it that Chan didn't actually fall into the foot. That's going to be his. I know a lot of people as well are looking at that Inform Emre Can card, and people have already tweeted me and stuff saying like, you've got to get him for Road to Glory. I'm not going to. Just because I know Team of the Season is right around the corner, and I don't want to waste coins on... oh, that's really poor. I don't want to waste coins on players that in potentially 1 to 2 weeks are going to be nowhere for me. Now, I do have the guaranteed Inform pack, which I'm going to open bang on 6 o'clock. Oh, we're through here. Let's go, Dele Alli. That's a good tackle. I should have fake shotted, really. Yeah, I've got the Team of the Week pack that I saved up from the previous marquee matchups that I will be opening bang on 6 o'clock, because if I get someone that's good... Go on. Oh, I should have taken a touch. I didn't think I'd get around the defender, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to open it bang on 6 o'clock, because when I open it at 6... if I get a good card, like a James Rodriguez or something like that, I'll be able to get a premium value for him. And then if I get a bad card, doesn't really make a difference because he wouldn't have sold for anything anyway. So that's what my plan is there. Let's go Hector the Protector. That was a really poor pass choice. Harry Kane though. Oh, banger! Absolute banger. Maybe I was using him in the wrong position. Maybe, and this is something that's interesting, because I play with the 4-3-2-1. I have a flat midfield 3, so when I use players like Costa or Kane at midfield, sometimes I feel like they don't always give as much as they could do, or as much as I see other people give them. But in the 4-1-2-1-2, I get a Cam in there, and players like Pogba and Kane and Costa and Ibra and Lukaku, they can be so much more effective in the Cam spot because of their incredible finishing abilities compared to, good save, compared to being a centre midfielder. And that was an absolute banger from Harry Kane. Maybe, guys, maybe I've not been shitting on him per se, but I've definitely been neglecting Harry Kane and not respecting his potential in the game due to the fact that I had 10, 20, 30 games with him and didn't really enjoy him. And it might just be I'm playing him in the wrong spot. I tried him at striker. I didn't like him at striker. I tried him at centre midfield. I didn't like him at centre midfield. I didn't try him at Cam. And this is where we're going to have to like try and put it up onto his head here. Now, it is on his head. He did win the header. And Gabby Agbonlahor is clean through on goal. Now, how's Agbonlahor's left foot? It's fantastic. Look at that. Harry Kane has done magic in the last 5 minutes, guys. He's scored a banger from the top of the box. We've had a free kick in our box. He's nodded it on. Agbonlahor's pace puts him clean through. On his left foot, drills it to the far post. It's 2-0, and in the space of 7 minutes, we've gone from potentially losing this game to a very, very, very good opponent. This guy is really solid as a player. To being in a situation where we're now 2 goals to the good and potentially in dreamland for a nice 3 points in Division 1. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, look at that. Space. The Spurs boys linking up nicely. Dele Alli, Harry Kane. Dele Alli, Harry Kane. Harry Kane still Kane. Is that not a foul, ref? Still Kane. Oh, is that also not a foul, ref? That's cool. That's nice from Alonso.
Well, here comes the support. Here's Ali.
That's a really poor pass.
Getting across quickly as well.
Right, I want to get a third against this guy because I have a feeling like if he gets one back, he could be. That's a great tackle, Ogbonna. Yeah, if he gets one back, he could just get that that nice little momentum shift. Not that I believe it's real in game, but just like his mentality, his psyche of getting that momentum. Let's go from Kane there. Has he got the legs? He hasn't. I think that's why I probably prefer, like, one of the reasons why I prefer Ibra to Kane is because Ibra has the 4-star, whereas Kane doesn't. And I know Kane has got better stats than Ibrahimovic, but yeah, I think the 4-star is far more important for me personally. Oh, you can't give him that much space, lad. Good save from the goalkeeper. And one of the reasons why I prefer Lukaku to Kane is because of the is because of the pace of Lukaku. It's just frightening for a guy as big and as strong as Lukaku. Having that amount of pace is genuinely crazy. I'm going to bring on Romelu Lukaku. We're going to keep Harry Kane. I'm going to put Harry Kane up front. Let's give him the real benefit of the doubt. And I want to put let's put Romelu in midfield, and we'll save. Yeah, we'll save one sub just in case things start going wrong and I need to give a formation or a tactical change. But 2-0 up at half-time, guys. It's been a strong performance so far. I've been very, very, very pleased with how this team is performing. And again, whoops, my bad. Very pleased in general with the formation. It's pretty strong. It's got I mean strong in the sense of like as a formation it's pretty well rounded, which is probably why it's one of the favoured formations in the game this year. But also it has strengths in all areas of the field except for the fact that you could say lack of width. That's about the only issue. You know, you're relying on your strikers and your outside midfielders for width, and I don't think that's. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing per se. But what I do think is that that's something that I've not been used to this year. Now, of course, I have played a lot of games in the 4-1-2-1-2 this year, and I've even switched to the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. That has to be a foul. I've even switched to the formation a lot this year, just because I know it's an effective defensive formation because it is quite narrow. You're able to really hold out and hold off defenders with this formation. So with that in mind. I know it's got its strengths, but using it for me personally as a formation to start with and to stick with, it's going to be interesting to see how much difference that has in my weekend league results. Of course, a new weekend league is coming and a new month is coming for weekend league, which is going to be intriguing because first of all, what are EA going to do with the rewards and with the actual FUT Champs itself? Because we don't know that. This guy's got a really good opportunity here. Yeah, we're unsure on those ones. And then secondly, where do I want to go? Am I going to be bothered to go Elite 1 again for the month? Am I going to have to, you know, have a few weekend leagues of just really try-harding to get myself into a strong position so that I can then take a weekend off, essentially, like I did this weekend? Or are we going to be in a situation where I'm not even going to bother trying? Maybe I'll go for just Elite 3 because Team of the Season is going to be out, and unless monthly rewards offer, unless monthly rewards, go on, Agbon Lahore. Ah, poor shot. Unless monthly rewards offer Team of the Season cards, I don't really think I'm going to be caring. I don't think I'm going to be caring about the monthly rewards because I'm going to have much better cards. Do you know what I mean? So I wish EA would just let us know what their plans are for FUT Champs for... oh, go on, Kane. That is a banging goal. I pushed him onto his left foot to try and finesse it with his left foot. Even though it's only a 3-star, I thought, let's try it. He's hit that with the outside of his right foot. That is a phenomenal finish. Take nothing away. Harry Kane has impressed me this game. This game was supposed to be about the strengths and weaknesses of Agbon Lahore and whether or not he was a viable contender to be used in FIFA. And with his goal today, he's shown that potentially he has been. But I feel like he's actually just another pace merchant, a guy that you can get. That, you know, you could do it with Musa, or you could do it with Rashford, or like, you know, regular Rashford, like, because he does, all he's done is made one run through. And that's it. And here's another run through for him. Oh, the guy's defended that really well, to be fair. But Harry Kane, however, has had an incredible game. He's got 2 goals. He's got an assist. He's got 2 great goals as well, to his credit. 2 long shots. One with the outside of his right foot from the top of the box, and one with the inside of his right foot from the top of the box. He's also got the assist from a set piece for Gabby Agbon Lahore. And in general, he's run this game. He's absolutely run the show. So maybe I have to rethink my usage of Harry Kane in the game and start getting him into a few teams. That was a really nice touch there from Florenzi. Was that Florenzi? Oh, God. I was literally like completely away there, guys, and I wasted that. Let's go, Hector. Hector against Alonso. Now, I've got the ball, but Alonso's not the fastest. That's a foul, surely. I mean, I know he caught up and used the strength, but surely that was a free kick. There's Harry Kane again. Eden Hazard. He finds Harry Kane again. Oh, Harry Kane is on the ball. Oh, my God, he's still got it. Is he going to finish that as well? No, couldn't finish his dinner. What a trash player. So bad in FIFA, man. I don't think I'm ever going to use him again. Psych! I was trying to force it to him, to be honest, to get the hat-trick. I should have just played a bit more. Should have played a bit safer there. That was a nice pass. Oh, he's got a through ball there. Very nice play. Mark Overmars. It's the loanee version, though. Harry Kane. Oh, no, that was for... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Still got it. That's beautiful play. And then, is that Agbon Lahore? Yep. That's good strength. That's that 80 physical coming into play there. No need to rush it. No need to rush it. That is fantastic. I tell you what, guys. That is fantastic. From the strength of Agbon Lahore to hold off that defender, the pass in, Harry Kane with the turn and shot, the low-driven finesse shot of all things, and that just flew into the back of the net. And from what, in my opinion, was going to be a difficult game after the first 30 minutes, because this guy is a decent player. I can't take it away from him. I know I'm 4-0 up, but this guy is not bad. But we've turned what should have been a tough game into a walk in the park due to the man on the ball right now, Harry Kane. He's absolutely controlled this game. And here goes Agbon Lahore. No, we're going to get a rage quit. Or I'm going to... This is actually me disconnecting from the EA servers. Oh no, we're still in the game. Agbon Lahore. Wow. I genuinely thought I was going to DC from the servers there, because usually when it hangs for that long, it's me that's disconnecting and not the Not my opponent. That's great from Hector the Protector. Can he get a fourth? No. Can Agbonlahor get a second though? No. He took a really heavy touch. That's one of the things that I don't like about some players, the touches they take. That was poor. That was nice. That was poor. Should have had about 3 extra goals there. All right. Let's hope we don't DC, because otherwise that might be this Division 1 title dream gone. There's Agbonlahor. Still Agbonlahor. Jesus Christ. Is that not a foul there, ref? Ah, nearly. Oh, we're in 90th minute, so we've just got extra time to go, or injury time rather to go. 3 minutes of that. I might be able to get myself a another scoring opportunity if I can pick up the ball pretty quick. He's got Raja Nangolan here. Good tackle from Ogbonna. I tell you what, guys, I don't know who the team of the season centre-backs for the BPL are going to be, but I do know that I don't really see Ogbonna not being in my side anymore, because he is just so good. That 84 pace is absolutely brutal against attackers. And there we go, guys. We finished with a 4-0 win. Harry Kane picking up the match ball, getting that hat-trick, but not just getting that hat-trick. Also, how did he not get an assist? It's giving it to Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel punted the ball up the field. Harry Kane nodded it onto Agbonlahor. Agbonlahor scored. And it's given it to Schmeichel. It's completely ignored the header of Harry Kane. We'll take a look at the goals one more time. See, and this is what I'm saying. I created a lot of opportunities with here. I didn't dominate possession. My pass accuracy wasn't incredible. And as I explained, this guy was a good player. But I was able to create so much with this team. So we've got Harry Kane with the first goal. Really good shot. Played a 1-2 with Agbonlahor. Bangs that. That is a fantastic shot. Fair play. Let's put that away. Lovely little 1-2 with Gabby on the top of the box. Just a finesse shot as well. That was a finesse shot, and that really just cleanly flew into the corner. Finesses it around the keeper. Beautiful. Gabriel Agbonlahor here. So here, I'm pretty positive Kane nodded this on. But I guess maybe it actually hit the defender and not Harry Kane, and that's why it went down as a Kasper Schmeichel assist. We then got this goal with Harry Kane. This was a nice goal. I thoroughly enjoyed this goal. The outside of the boot. I put it onto his left to try and finesse it, but he ends up smashing it with his right. Lovely finish. And then last but not least, this was nice. Nice build-up play. Nice work from Agbonlahor. Plays it into Roberto Firmino, into Kane, and a great finish. Truly great finish. So there you go, guys. 4-0. 3 more points in the bag. I now only need to win 2 of my last 3 games in Division 1 to get the Division 1 title, to get another Division 1 title. But this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.